Hey, I don't usually make videos, but this felt important. What's happening with the global pandemic of COVID-19, it's really scary. People are dying. There's already a shortage of essential dry goods in many communities, and people are scared about how they will pay their bills and make it through to the other side of this, whenever and however that happens. All of that said, panic is not the answer. Panic taps into our animal instinct to hoard and to keep people out. And we need each other. Ironic and challenging when we shouldn't gather in rooms of more than 100 people, but still, we need each other. At this church, we say that Christ is in all, and this is a time when we've got to bring that Jesus to each other. Jesus was all about taking care of the sick. So yes, first and foremost, we have to do that. Check the health department's recommendations regularly. Wash your hands, cough into a tissue. Wash your hands, stay home if you're sick, wash your hands, and so on and so on. Taking care of the sick also means making sure that our neighbors have what they need. We'll have to share resources. We'll have to check in on each other. We'll have to work together to protect one another from the effects of disaster capitalism. A few particular ways that we can help take care of one another right now. You can call and email the governor's office to demand a statewide moratorium on evictions. People, especially wage workers, are not going to be able to go into work either because they're sick or because work is going to get shut down, and they're not going to be able to pay their bills. And we cannot have more homeless people who are homeless. We just can't. We need to call and email the governor's office demanding a release of prisoners who are pretrial, elderly, and immunocompromised. Our prisons are particularly vulnerable to outbreaks, and so we need to get the people who are going to die from those outbreaks out of those prisons. We have to share food and other essentials with our friends, our family, and our neighbors who need it, and that means continuing to support local food banks, shelters, and clinics as we are able. Finally, we need to stay connected. We need to call, we need to FaceTime, we need to write letters. We need to especially check in with those people who are isolated for other reasons, like shut-ins or people who live alone. With all of the social distancing that is being recommended for our physical safety, depression and anxiety will certainly spike. So even while we stand 6 feet apart and limit our in-person visits, our relationships with one another are going to save us. So we need to keep those relationships strong. This is really scary, but we're going to get through it, and we're going to get through it together. Stay tuned. We'll let you know what's going on here at Journey of Faith, what we're going to be doing about services, what we're going to be doing about the Warming Center, all that information we are working on updating. Meanwhile, we're taking lots of sanitary precautions, and we will also let you know more about those actions that you can take in terms of your organizing to get out there and protect people who are going to be the most hurt by this. So that's what we've got for you now, and as I said, more will come.